Hey guys, this is Kira Nichols from OopsICraftMyPants.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a pop-up with multiple levels. Kind of like this one I made a couple weeks ago. Folds flat so you can send it in the mail or in an envelope, whatever you want. And then it pops up. It's got lots of places for you to put little dudes or whatever you want. What you'll need is a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I'm using craft color cardstock, but you can use white or whatever color you have lying around. And then you'll also need a pair of scissors. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is fold your piece of paper in half. And I like to flatten it out with the bone folder. You don't really need a bone folder. You can also use like the capped end of a glue stick. That works really well. Or you can just use your fingers. So the first cuts you're going to make is to make a basic box shape. And now this doesn't have to be exact. I'm just kind of showing you the technique. But this is a good way to make a simple single pop-up. You make those two cuts. You want to make them approximately the same length. And open it up and get under there and grab your box. And then next, you kind of want to pull it forward as you close, collapse that, and then fold it down, flatten it out. So now you have a basic box shape for your pop-up. Now, in order to make different levels, you're just going to make more snips and cuts to make more places to glue onto, and you're going to work off of this basic box. So the next thing I'm going to do is make some more levels here and here. So close that up and then make more little snips, one here and one here. You don't have to do this exactly as I'm doing it, basically just showing you the concept, and you can get creative on your own. So those two little snips, I'm going to pop them forward with my finger, pop in like that, and then just, well, that'll help, but just do that first, and then pop this forward and collapse these in with your card open. So when you collapse it open the first time, you're kind of making a crease that you want to go on, and then you'll just open it up and make these two additional shapes and press that down. Yeah, you'll get to a point where you're just using your fingers and not using a folder or anything, so I'll just get rid of that for now. So now you've got additional levels on which to glue things. So we're going to continue to add to this box by snipping in certain places. I'm going to snip just this level to add more pop-ups. 2 snips here, a little one, and then just pop through, pull it down, and fold it flat. See, take the thing, pop it in, pull it in, and then fold it down. So when you open it, you'll have a bunch of little places. Now to add more to this area here, just fold it over. I'm going to snip just this one level here. So snip, snip, and then push it in. That one's a little harder to do. It helps if you open it up just a little bit like that and grab it. Pull it in and then push it down. So now when you open it, you'll have another one right here. So just continue to add to wherever you want to have places to put pop-ups. I'm going to add to the sides. So push that all down, do a snip and a snip, maybe a little snip here and a tiny snip there. Then push that forward, fold it flat, push it in, fold it flat, and then I put another little one here. So push that one in, fold it flat, and a little tiny one right here. So that's a basic concept. you're basically making a ton of little cube boxes in order to be able to have a place to glue stuff onto. Before I start gluing stuff on, or demonstrating how to do that, I'm going to make one more level. Like I said, it doesn't have to be exact, just kind of play around with it, and where you think there needs to be another box, put another box, until you have something that looks kind of like this. Yours might look a little different, and that's totally okay. So the next thing that I do, here's this one that's finished, is I kind of put already cut out elements onto the front of the boxes, so you can kind of see how that goes together with itself. So I have some elements that I have already cut out, and for projects like this I like to use a sort of like liquid glue. I'm using Aleene's Turbo Tacky Glue. I like it because it dries fast and it dries permanently. It doesn't stay sticky like a glue dot or anything. It dries and it's not sticky anymore. So this is the same thing, I just put this into a tiny bottle because it's much easier to work with. And this is just a glitter glue that I used up and then rinsed out for the thing. So I've got some leaves that are previously cut out. I think leaves and flowers and stuff work really well for pop-ups, so I kind of stick to that. So what you're going to do is pick a side and glue only to the fronts. So put a little bit of glue, stick on your element, put a little bit of glue, stick on your element, and a little bit of glue, stick on another element. So you'll just keep putting thingies on your different levels. This particular one is Toucan and Budgie from my line of stamps at stampboutique.com, and they're really fun to work with. I love them. I drew them, so check those out. So continue to just glue on pieces and you'll end up with a really cool looking scene. Here's another one that I made using scraps cut out to look like leaves, and it all folds flat, so like I said, you can send it in the mail. And the back is going to look kind of weird. There's going to be like notches here, but what you can do is just take a whole piece of cardstock, fold it in half, and then glue here and here, and just put that over the top of it, so you'll be able to hide all this stuff. So when someone opens it, they'll be like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Pop up. But anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer any questions that you might have. For more crafty fun, go to my website, oopsicraftmypants.com, and I hope you all have a super duper week.